welcome everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of Lights Up, the podcast for Putney Theatre Company. And today, on a very hot day, I am joined by two cast members of our next main stage show, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, and the two directors, Rob and Will. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are we doing? Are we okay? We're not
very warm.
Yeah, very warm. So welcome, Lonje, and welcome, Rob, our new members to PTC.
Thank you.
Now, you're both playing the main protagonists, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Yes.
If I'm right in saying this was first performed at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival in August 1966.
Yeah.
So it's literally the 60th anniversary.
It is.
But you're so young. I mean, you don't remember those days, my friends. What made you want to do this play by Stoppard?
Stoppard.
Yeah, exactly. I've now joined the gang. Yeah.
So basically a play I've loved since I was in my teens, sort of like, imagine, you really like Hamlet, but you're like, oh, it's not quite clever enough, it's not quite. So it's Hamlet meets Waiting for Godot. Yeah, two kind of minor supporting characters from Hamlet whose, spoiler away, are killed somewhat unceremoniously off stage at the end of the play, after the main action, are here kind of given their own lease of life in this kind of liminal state as they're forced to deal with what it means to live and be a person while keep on getting dragged into the plot of Hamlet and ejected again.
So in Hamlet, they are minor characters, aren't they? They're courtiers, who then side with Claudius, and they go off to England with Hamlet, and they have a message basically for the King of England to kill Hamlet.
Yes.
So,
that's the idea.
That's exactly. Spoiler alert, if you haven't read Hamlet, that doesn't happen. And then Hamlet switches or removes that little message, rewrites one saying, kill Rosencrantz and Guildenstern instead.
Yeah, that's how they meet their end.
And then we just have that one line.
That the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Are dead. And henceforth why the title of the play.
Well, the play was, and this sounds like a joke, it's not. The play was originally conceived as Rosencrantz and Guildenstern meet King Lear.
Well, that's not a snappy title.
No, it's not. Stoppard originally wrote it, I think, for a writing conference in Berlin. No, I don't think there are any notes of it that actually still survive. And he suddenly went, no, I think I've got a better idea. Maybe I don't do that.
Yes.
Never knowingly underclever Sir Tom Stoppard.
Oh, I know. I know some people absolutely adore his cleverness, and I salute it wholeheartedly, of course.
I like the idea of the kind of classic Laurel and Hardy style double act. You've got...
Because these guys are on stage the whole time,
basically.
aren't they?
Yeah, they don't let us leave.
No.
Even between shows.
Even in the interval.
They will get back into their cupboards after this, but we give you food. I like the idea of two. It's the classic double act of you've got one guy who is an idiot and one guy is also an idiot but thinks he's cleverer than he is, and then bringing them to the forefront and then having their fantastic events, but it's all told from their point of view, and their sole purpose within it is to die. So it's then becomes what if, and that becomes actually quite sad and existential. It's the killing off the clowns, so it's laughing with them until they meet the end.
Don't tell me there's going to be tears.
Who knows?
We can but dream. I mean, it's no. So it is largely a comedy, and there's lots of kind of existential, very kind of verbally dexterous, very very clever wordplay, and some really good slapstick. But as the play progresses, it does become more about the nature of like, well, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. They're set on this path. It's kind of fate. It's predetermined. They can't make sense of it. And in the end, isn't that just like life?
But they don't know, surely, at the beginning of the play.
They don't.
That they're going to die.
They have hints.
They have an intimation.
So we start off, don't we? And am I right in thinking you're flipping coins at the very beginning, and it keeps landing on a head?
Yes.
When you can't believe how the probability of it obviously shouldn't be landing on heads. So what comes next?
I suppose
What's the action?
My character Rosencrantz sees no issue with it and just assumes, this is the way life goes. Like you flip a coin and it will land on heads every time, and that makes sense.
Whereas the heads are my first inkling that something is amiss.
Yeah.
Aha. So how long does it take you both to then realise, hold on a minute, what are we doing here? What's happening?
I think it's slowly peppered throughout the show, the play, that we never fully realize what's going on, even as we remember bits of why we're going where we are. It's
not really something you want to figure out.
No.
Either, that you're going to die. I think it's something that you probably only really come to terms with when the noose is round your neck.
And again, comedy.
You cannot stress that enough.
Yes.
It's a tragicomedy, isn't it?
Yes,
as
yes,
that's been described as, with some correlations with Samuel Beckett and Waiting for Godot. So again, with the two characters on stage the whole time.
Yeah.
So do you think Tom nicked it from Samuel
There's
Beckett?
definitely an inspiration. In Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, RNG, there's also the character, the player, who's the kind of the leader of this troupe of tragedians who march on and talk about blood and death and rhetoric and perform. And I don't think you'd have that character without Pozzo from Waiting for Godot, who's the kind of bombastic figure who strides on and takes over things. So yeah, there's definitely a kind of a corollary between the two. But in this one, we're better because we have Hamlet. And,
Well, that is true. Yes. Now, how many is in the cast? Because you've obviously got
16.
Only 16? I thought it was about 26. So you have the main characters from Hamlet as well. You have Claudius, I'm assuming.
Claudius.
And Hamlet.
Yes, Hamlet. We have
Hamlet, Ophelia, Claudius, Gertrude, Polonius.
But I'm assuming now, did they waft in and out? Tell me more, Will.
Yeah, they waft. The idea is that Rosencrantz and Guildenstern have almost been transplanted into a production of Hamlet that's fairly conventional in of itself, but they have no idea how to interact with the characters from Hamlet, and that action is going on all around them. So it's kind of, you've got the world, the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern room, but you've also got the meta world of just every time a production of Hamlet is played, this little scenario repeats itself.
I was going to say, it sounds like an actor's nightmare. You get on stage, find yourself on
Very
stage,
much
and
so.
now you've got to improv Shakespeare.
Yes. Yes.
So you interact with all the various characters from Hamlet, but not knowing who they are. Do you know that you are courtiers, though, Rob? I mean, what do you know? What do you know about
we were gentlemen.
We know we've been sent for. We know we've been sent for, but we don't really know. I think I take a lot longer to figure out what we're.
If you
there
do
for.
at all. I mean, that's sort of the joke. Like we don't really know anything other than what we're told when we're told it, and even then, we're not really sure that is truth.
Yeah.
So it's like very much life, in that you know, so you're not like actors in a play. You are the actual. Oh, it's terribly meta.
No,
You are actually Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, and you are just reacting to what is actually happening in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, that part of it was there's a whole sort of section where we're not even sure. Are we Rosencrantz or Guildenstern? Are those actually our names? Who's given us those names?
So many philosophical questions.
in Hamlet,
do I even exist?
Clever
We're lucky enough during the audition process to find two actors who were of themselves complete amnesiacs.
Yes.
So,
Exactly. Yeah,
simplified the whole
We've
thing.
forgotten our lives before this, which is why they can keep us hostage for so long.
No, but it is a bit bonkers, let's be honest with you. It sounds a bit, the concept obviously is very clever, because you'd expect nothing from Tom other than that. And it is a brilliant idea, but at the same time, are you thinking, actually, genuinely, is this a bit mad? Is this a bit bonkers? Are you thinking, this makes complete sense? Rob, what do you think?
Devon doesn't make any sense.
Excellent. Lonje, what do you think?
I think it does make sense. But I do think it's really tricky with stuff that's the word used is clever, verbally dexterous. I've been thinking about that since Rob said it. But something that's so clever, and reading it, you can get it, but putting that on stage, I think, is the tricky. But like translating on stage and hoping that the audience gets it. In fact, if anyone's listening to this, then you should probably come twice, just so you make sure you understand it.
And not that you don't miss anything.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So what's it been like to direct, guys? Rob, Will?
It's been full on. It's been a lot of fun. As Lonje was saying, a lot of it is taking this incredibly wordy text and making sure that it dramatises, or that you're actually getting the drama and the comedy out of it, and that you're finding a way to animate it and bring it to life, so it doesn't just kind of sit there. And luckily, having a tremendously talented cast, not least our two leads, has made it a real pleasure. Everybody's been absolutely lovely to work with. And
that helps.
It really does. A few.
Except that one person we won't talk about.
Oh, yeah. And if you don't know who the one person is, it's you. Yeah. So I've never actually seen this play.
It's not performed that often.
Yeah, that's going to be my
Waiting
next
for Godot,
question.
more commonly performed.
Yeah.
Why do we think that is?
It's not to be condescending. It's a little bit simpler. It's a bit.
Oh, Waiting for Godot.
Yeah, in terms of you really
staging.
It doesn't have the Shakespeare element. I think.
Cast of four.
Yeah, it's Waiting for God is it's much more. It's grounded in one, whereas Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, there's the layers and you've got the Shakespearean element on top of it.
So, Will, have you enjoyed directing the Shakespearean bits?
I mean, the Shakespearean bits in some ways are the easiest bits to direct because they're they're very good actors who all get Shakespeare naturally, but they've also, because at the audition it was, we want this to be a conventional RSC production, and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are the bewildered ones with the humour, and Polonius, Gertrude, etc. That's their world, and Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are interlopers into it.
So are you doing it all in Shakespearean costume?
It will be, yeah. It's
not like a modern day interpretation.
No. It's
period appropriate.
It's period appropriate, as if it's Globe in the 30s or something.
Because someone has probably done it in modern day, haven't they?
Probably, but
over-egging the pudding.
Not a fan personally.
And there's also an additional element to the staging that we won't spoil now, but if you come along, there is something that isn't
if, darling? When you come along?
Do you know? Yeah, exactly. I shall eschew the kind of existential dread of RNG, and I shall boldly say yes. When you come along, there is an extra element to the staging which is not often done at Putney.
Ooh, no spoiler alerts. Excellent. I shall look forward to that bit. Yeah. Actor Rob.
Speaking of saying things that are brilliant, I think one of the themes is that we keep saying things that in and of themselves are not brilliant, but because Tom's so brilliant, they all come together to, when you think about it kind of in its fullness at the end of the play, and when you then come to watch it the second time, it kind of has a more full picture to it. And I think that theme of two idiots bumbling around, but kind of eventually making sense.
Director Rob, what do you think the major themes are? Apart from brilliant, funny, clever script.
Brilliant, funny, clever
death.
script, mortality, finding a way to live.
Ooh, that's deep, isn't it? Will?
I think the concept of fate, and is it possible to escape it? I think if you can change the course of, if you take a different course of action, does that alternate how things are? I think definitely the futility of like, this is all going to sound very arty-farty and pretentious, but
marvellous,
it's Tom. Whether you can change the course of things, what's the point of living? The inevitability of death. Nick said in the pub the other night, keep it light. So
this is light.
Yeah.
And it is about death, but it's also actual. And I think a large chunk of it as well is sort of theatre as well, and the artifice of performance and reality. But there's also
jokes and absurdity.
But the challenge.
I'll segue and say, and of course, Lonje is going to say, but one of the major themes must be humour and comedy. Yes, exactly that. Keeping it light.
Yes, keeping it light. Well, I think there's probably some humour to thinking about how there isn't much course of action you can take towards trying to avoid your death. I feel like that can be...
You can never cheat death, my friend.
Yeah, you can't cheat death.
But it is doubly fun if you then decide to not make any decisions and take no course of action whatsoever.
Yes.
All you do is deliberate taking courses of action.
The path of least resistance.
Yeah, it's almost, you sort of get to the end and think, maybe they deserved it. They didn't really do anything at all.
So Lonje and Rob, I'm assuming you didn't know each other before.
No.
So I'm assuming of this course of 8 weeks so far? Something like that.
Wow, is that how long we've been in here?
Since forever. Have you, there's no escape. You must become good buddies by now.
Yes.
Yeah, much like Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, we've trauma bonded. I think that's I think that's the way to put it. No, it's been really fun. I think having a good partner like Rob on stage with you all the time. Like you do really have to rely on each other and also support each other with roles like these, because there's it's going like 100 miles a minute and
just works so hard on not corpsing. We're both pretty far from average intelligence when it comes to our characters.
Yeah.
But
my character thinks he's more intelligent than yours.
And I think
you have to have that, don't you? If it's a double act.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you're the same, it doesn't make for great viewing from an audience point of view. So you need that sort of imbalance in a double act.
Yeah, I'd say Rob Guildenstern has a lot more musings on sort of the nature of what they're trying to do, and like existentialism and nihilism. Whereas the few times that Rosencrantz gets to sort of muse about something, it ends up being accidentally profound, which I think is really a lot funnier, especially because.
Whereas I deliberately get nowhere.
Right? Yeah.
So I can't wait. It sounds bonkers, but in a brilliant way.
Bonkers way.
My friends, it's on from the 16th to the 20th of June. Get your tickets at www.putneyartstheatre.org.uk. Yeah.
We did forget to mention that actually on one of the performances we haven't decided which one yet. We will be switching roles.
Stop it! Are you really?
No, but
they keep threatening it, and Will is a lot more. Will is addressed by the notion of this. My only point to them is, if you do it, you'd better be word.
Well, surely what they need to do is flip a coin, hey? Hey, and if it's heads.
yes, yeah.
There we go. On that note, toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye.
This is a real Putney Theatre Company production. Do share the podcast with your friends and take a look at our website, searching online for the Putney Theatre Company. So that's it for now. See you next time.